Welcome back to episode 44 of Planescape Torment Revisited. That's right, no joke here. This is a serious episode. This is as serious as they get. You've learned to love and adore the city of Sigil for far too long. 44 episodes. If we bum rushed it, we could have been half this time we could have done it, but we're trying to be completionist. We aren't 100% completionist, and I know I am. But tonight we're leaving Sigil. I've got my unfolding portal, I got my bloody handkerchief, I've cleared out my inventory yet again. I think I have the bare minimum of what I need. I have found Cone of Cold for the con for level 5. I have bought, I've done this last time, so that doesn't matter. We are ready to depart, I believe. I mean, I'm not ready. Emotionally, I'm not ready. Look, I have to sell a companion into slavery, and I have to rescue Dimitri from his zombie curse. Of course, I'm not gonna do that, and I won't be able to do that. So right now, only thing that matters is finding the Night Hag Ravel puzzle, who has been calling me from the maze for a long time now, and who I've learned how to find through many different means of many different people. So I'm here on the stairs to Vrishchika's Curiosity Shoppe, as this is the most scenic place of places around, and this is where look if you zoom in, look how nice the texturing is in this 2D game. Look how beautiful. Look how real this looks. The rust and the decay. I love this. I love Infinity Engine games. I'm never gonna grow out of them. I don't think. Anyway, what is this? It's 11 a.m. It's like, I guess the light. Yes, shut up, Dakon. Shut up. We're going. Unfolding portal use. You unfold the shimmering metal, and immediately it begins crackling with life. It begins forming itself into a metallic circle, hovering in the air. There is something in your possession that has activated this portal. I guess what? Yeah. Wonder what that would be. My words just escaped me. You get the feeling that you are probably ought to make sure you have everything you need. You might not be back in Sigil for a long time. I think I have everything I need. I mean, I'm 100% sure that I'm wrong also, but I'm gonna do it.
Damn.
Oof. Okay. Nice maze.
I'm gone.
Should we do Anna Banana? And banana. Okay. And then we'll go and try to explore a little bit. Oh, there's it. Triggered. Oh, and it's just attacking me. No, it is not. So let's get back to it. It's a triggered. This is a large area. It's not that large. Oh, I crash. I crash. Hey, I crash. But now I'm back. So I guess I know that this is a pretty big area, and I'm not sure which direction to go. I guess I'm just gonna run through to start. There's more triggets. I don't know if triggets are like good or bad, or and by that I mean strong or weak. Oh, well, there's Ravel. Okay. Yep, that's it. Okay. Whoa. What happened with me? Okay, well, Anna is in trouble. Anna. Oh, well. And a slow walk from Grace. Okay, let's just, guys, run in there. Run in there. Yeah. Oh, hey, what's up? Oh, there's more. Okay. You guys fight. You two go a little bit more behind. You don't have to be this close. Okay.
Awaiting order.
They're not super strong. Okay. I thought this was gonna be way worse.
Find a way out of here before this place grows on us, okay? Literally.
Yep. We'll be on it.
The black bobs covering these trees are quite fascinating.
Yeah. They are. This generally is a choice of aesthetics. You know what? I do want to snow. If there's snow, I do want to snow. I want to say I do want to see, but I guess I do want to snow. That's if there is anything else. If I go to Ravel, is there anything else I'm missing? I'm just gonna pull up a map. Okay, I conversed with a map, and apparently, well, there is a trinket, but leaving that behind. Okay, they don't want me. That's good. Or do they want me? I think they do want me. Oh, recognize this tune? Nope, it's not. It's not that. It's just the start of it. Right. So there's a portal here, which I actually don't know where it goes. I didn't think it's gonna be. Oh, it's taken me somewhere else. Oh, okay, it's taken me over here. So that's my answer to where this other portal might lead. What is... Oh, weapon unusable. That's fine. Just use your typical things. Okay, so Ravel's over here. Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, there's a trap. Oh, there is a trap.
Might as well.
Okay, I guess there was a trap.
I'm here.
Okay, well, let's then instead do traps.
All right.
And indeed, you spotted a trap. Okay, well, let's use thieving skills on the trap. There we go, and keep spotting the traps.
I'm gone.
Seems to be... Okay, there's another portal, I think. Okay, well, that's a bad place for a trap.
Why not?
And then everybody punch.
Die.
I'm not sure. Oh, there's an exit portal. Okay, so save that.
Portal detected.
That just brings me back to the entrance. Okay. Then that means I at this point can just, I guess, go and meet Ravel. I'm not sure if there is if combat is unavoidable. I think you can talk your way out of this. I don't know that I can do it, seeing as I have shit charisma. But at the same time, I'm gonna probably eat a friend candy. You know, a friendy. I'm gonna eat the friendly. Do I have to put it in here? I might have to put it in here.
I'm here.
I'm not talking about you, Fall from Grace. I mean, I'm thinking about you.
From bad to worse we go.
Anna, you're such a downer. Okay, Frosty Mint Candy is gonna give me something. Okay, save the game. And what am I? 18.
I'm gone.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Hey, Ravel. Okay. This is gonna be a long conversation. The plump hook-nosed crone before you doesn't look much like a myth. She is outfitted in a simple, if dirty, brown shirt and leggings, with a number of pouches hanging from her frayed belt. She seems oblivious to your presence, more concerned with the tangled black roots woven together to form the floor of the maze than anything transpiring around her. Study her for a moment. A tangle of jagged grey hair juts from beneath the crone's hood, spreading down her shoulders. Like a mass of twisted grey roots, sickly blue-grey flesh hangs in loose folds from her face. Her narrow chin, long and sharp, juts forward in an extreme underbite, and two filthy yellow canines protrude from her lower jaw, like small tusks. Ravel? The crone's voice is thick and scratchy, as if trying to force its way past layers of dust. Her eyes are a dull, bloody red, with black veins running through them like tree branches. As she gazes at you, a strange crawling sensation passes through you, like snakes burrowing beneath your skin. Greetings, Ravel.
Oh no, my pretty thing. Have you returned at last? You were gone so long. I feared you forgot poor, lonely Ravel.
I like that she reads her own lines for once. 90,000 XP. That's a lot of XP. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna do that. How could I forget you, Ravel? I missed you, but you hid yourself in a place that was difficult for me to reach. Come now, did you not wish my company? Ah! Ravel's yellow smile widens, peeling back the folds of her skin as she cackles softly.
Such sweet words.
You
already are knowing the answer of your asking, my precious man. I scattered clues like caltrops, and these were my means of guiding you to my garden. I feared it was you who had forgot.
I assure you, I did no such thing. I have returned to you at last.
Have you? Well, what has returned?
She squints at you with her black veined eyes and hisses softly.
Let Ravel see how you have fared in this life.
She reaches out as if to caress you, and you suddenly notice her fingers are talons, each fingernail is filthy and wickedly sharp. Let her touch you. Her ragged talons trace their way across your skin, and in their wake you feel the same strange tingling sensation you felt when Ravel first looked at you. Her eyes dim somewhat, and her talons slide gently along the contour of your face, linger on your scars. Wait. Ravel's fingers withdraw, and she looks at you sadly.
Oh, sad, sad, broken half thing. All the pieces.
She squints at you again.
No longer the one Ravel knew, are you? You're still broken after all this sad, sad time.
Broken? What do you mean?
A body you possess, but a body of knowledge you do not.
She points her ragged talons at your chest, at your scars.
Many and such scars you have, all are scrawled on your skin, many tales that your skin tell.
What tales does my skin tell?
Your scars and tattoos shout to me. Here is a man in confrontation with the world.
Ravel makes a crooning noise, not unlike a dying bird.
Yes, such tales as would shrivel even a hag's ears.
Tell me these tales. I would know them.
The tales are many. They echo of balance, imbalance, trials of war, battles with fiendish elements, and a creature that feeds on others from afar to sustain itself, and of torments, such torments flesh has never known.
A creature that feeds on others from afar?
No base hungers do you feel, but far, far more terrible ones boil beneath your skin, and such a cost.
Hungers? What do you mean?
I know not the nature of the cause of these hungers, but heed this. Coming events cast their shadows before them. My precious half-man. There is no saying of what these events will be, not even with Ravel's eyes.
Very well. What are these other tales under my skin?
Yeah. Balanced, imbalanced? Divided in two you were, when your mortality has peeled from you. No longer balanced, much broken in the separation, both a blessing and a mistake. But more mistake than blessing Ravel things.
You took my mortality. How?
Forgotten the how of it I have I?
Ravel's gaze dims for a moment, the black veins swimming in her eyes.
And even if I remembered it, I would have never done it twice. Not forgotten the moment have I, after a break, as seeing the pain stream from your veins, your cries like a wailing child, every bit of your being filled with emptiness, terrible, even for those eyes.
So that's why I feel hollow inside, because my mortality is gone? Very well. What are the other tales? Trials of war?
Great trials of war, much too much to be borne by any mortal thing.
What war? Where?
This war touches all, my precious half-man. There is no...
Why you call me half-man?
There is no place where it caressed that is not felt. Did it touch you?
Ravel's voice drops almost bitter.
To this, Ravel says, I.
That's what explains the scars. What are the other tales my skin tells? Fiendish elements. Battle with fiendish elements?
Two fiends butts heads.
Ravel sniffs as if in contempt.
Their tiny heads filled with ideas of how the planes should be, and yet can never be. Or the planes they will be no longer. Such foolishness.
I must certainly understand. What are these other tales my skin tells? Okay, torments. Now I can do torments. And these torments, what are these torments you speak of?
Updated my journal.
A lodestone pulls iron to it, and so do you, my precious half-man. But it's not iron, but tormented souls. As others suffer, they are drawn to you, and your path becomes theirs.
She makes a sweeping gesture.
Do you not see them in the eyes of those that have traveled here with you?
My companions, what do you mean?
Do you wish to explain? Gith!
Ravel throws a burning glance at Jacon, tempered with a fanged smile.
Vows may prove tighter than any chain, no? The manacles of a race once enslaved, now a slave again.
Jacon is silent, but his blade shifts at Ravel's words. The blade darkens, the edge sharpening until the karak itself seems to carry a horrible malevolence about it.
Watch your words, Ravel. The cogbox.
Ravel gaze drifts to Nordum.
Once it knew only suffering's definition, but now it feels its sting. Once it knew only suffering's definition, but now it feels its sting. There is no room for two in a world of ones and zeros. No place for mayhap in a house of truths and falses, and no green with envy in a black and white world. When it discovers how the planes turn, when it discovers the truth behind loyalty and illogic, more torments it will know.
Ravel, leave my companions alone. I have Q.
The chattering scowl.
Ravel doesn't bother to even look at Mort as he is beneath her notice. Are the quips enough of a shield for what lies buried inside your brain box?
Why speak truths when lies suffice?
Mort, what do you mean, Ravel?
The abyssal temptress.
Ravel sneers, her yellowed fangs piercing her purpled lips as she squints at Fall from Grace.
A skin so fair, lips so rich, eyes that might cause you to forget Ravel herself, and yet she suffers more than any other. When one turns under nature, many are the torments that arise from such betrayal.
Fall from Grace actually says something. Ravel, Grace replies softly, almost cautiously. I have come to terms with
No, you lie, succubus!
Ravel's lips peel back in a snarl.
You lie! Do not dare lie to me when your heart is a book to me. Every word you spit screams of your torment.
Have a care with your words, Ravel. Enough of this. Ravel gestures at Anna as if she is for sale upon an auction block.
Look upon the feisty tiefling, such fiery hair and voice.
Ravel smiles, baring her rows of yellowed teeth.
Shall I speak of your torment, tiefling?
Anna seems paralyzed, her eyes wide as Ravel turns her black faint gaze to her. You can see her trembling, her heart beating fast.
No, I shall not speak of it.
Ravel's voice drops, almost exhaustion, and the smile fades from her face.
Grown tired of cruelties and torments Ravel has. The world is a jagged enough place.
She turns to you, her bloody eyes dimmed, and she sighs.
And my precious half-man, for you, the greatest torment of all, life forevermore. Can it be life cares you for as Ravel does?
She gnashes her yellowed tusks with a horrid, clacking noise.
One so brave, one so passionate, so terribly lost, sad.
Ravel, why did you make me immortal? I mustn't...
A puzzle of bone and skin were you, always intriguing, and the most beloved of all who came to me, petitioning, requesting, pleasing, pleading for help.
Ravel stares hard at you, her black-veined amber eyes narrowing.
So hard to see past the scars, to dig up the man who was once underneath.
Ravel, can you tell me anything about who I once was?
A shadow with substance, seeking that which casts the light. I know you more, and no.
Ravel pauses, her eyes dimming.
No more than I know the nature of any man. Crossed paths have we. A man tamed with death, still feeling the pangs of separation, and an old withered crone, now all imprisoned.
Okay, so tainted with undeath, we have been already undead when we became separated from our mortality, is what I'm getting here, which is interesting, which is possibly a sign that we were indeed a mage originally, because we would have to be a lich, right? We could be an ex-lich. Interesting. So Yemeth, coming back, Yemeth could be a... So Yemeth died, and that's why we thought, that can't be it. But if Yemeth died and he came back as a lich, then we could be that lich. We could still be Yemeth. It's not out of the book. It's not out of the dead book. Crossed pasts.
Seem it that we are meeting for the first time? No, not.
Ravel seems confused for a moment, then shudders, as if throwing off a weight.
Not at all. An echo of a future meeting this is, or a past meeting, depending on which way time is facing.
So this meeting echoes a meeting in the past.
The now and then, very similar, so tangled the now and then is. Both mirrored in each other, once and again, you come for me with a problem, to challenge me for a solution to an impossibility.
Ravel hisses at you, and her eyes blaze.
Beautiful, ungrateful, beloved man.
What was this impossibility I asked you to solve? Ravel doesn't seem to have heard you. She still seems to be in the past, for her eyes dim as if looking far away.
Such fire in your eyes, enough to steer a grey lady's heart, passion to be free. But when freed, the fire in your eyes guttered out. With the separation your life has shed all meaning. I fear.
Ravel smiles with her yellowed fangs and clicks them together as if laughing.
Mayhap you should sit on your hind legs and limp your forepaws. Mayhap Ravel will give you another scrap of knowing.
If begging will bring me answers, then I beg you, Ravel. Tell me what you know. I need your help in remembering what happened.
A gentle heart now.
Ravel's black eyes glint and the corner of her mouth twists upwards like a snake.
Has life softened you? But one can hope.
Ravel, I have many questions I wish to ask you.
Oh, more questions you have.
Ravel croons softly, but there's an edge to it, as if she is reprimanding you.
But you have already asked so many.
Ravel's black-veined eyes take on a curious gleam.
The time for my questions is now, half-man.
Very well, Ravel, ask your questions.
Know this, and know Ravel's law. If you do not answer my questions, no more of your questions will I answer, my precious man. Step lightly with the answer, or the asking shall tear you apart.
Your rules are fair. Ask your questions, Ravel.
I would know why you traveled here with these others. No, not the place they were traveling to.
So I only have 2 questions really, because I cannot do these 2. They chose to walk this path with me. Of course they knew who would not want to travel here to meet with you, beautiful Ravel. Few opportunities that life provides with such a meeting. They wished to see if the tales of her power and beauty were true, as I knew them to be. Sure. Ravel stares at you for a moment in silence, then her face splits into a horrendous grin. Her row of yellowed fangs glistening in the faint light of her eyes.
My precious man, you carry only words.
A blackish tongue darts from her purple lips and rolls around the rim of her mouth, as if in anticipation of a meal.
But you are very well armed indeed.
Only truths do I speak, Ravel. She nods slowly and her grin fades.
And they travel with you willingly.
They chose to walk my path with me. As I said, who wouldn't walk?
Choose? A dangerous word, is it so?
Yes.
Yes?
Ravel throws a black-veined glance at Dakan. Her voice is like an arrow.
Is it a choice gift, is it? Or is it a matter of 2 skies?
Dakan's blade bleeds into a vicious dead black, mirroring his eyes. And to your surprise, the Karak edge silently splits into jagged fangs. Ravel, leave him be. I will answer her questions, not them.
What of the cockbox?
Ravel turns to Nordom, sneering.
What does it know of choice?
She snaps her fingers like the sound of cracking bone.
There's only a bay and a bay.
Query, what does Nordom? Define choice. The act of choosing, selection, the right on opportunity to choose. Nordom, stop, this is between Ravel and I. Look, Ravel. Ravel turns to Mort.
Skull.
Ravel clicks her tongue after each word, and her smile widens. Your expression is difficult to read without the skin wrapping.
But I feel your fear from here. Coming here was not your choice.
Well, I didn't have anything better to do, except to go on one of the ladies' mazes and meet one of the evilest creatures ever to set foot in Sigil, so I said, sure, why not? Mort, be quiet. Ravel,
be quiet?
Oh, sorry, that's Mort. Be quiet, Mort clacks his teeth. Like the hells I will. I think we've listened to this crone rattle her bone box enough, and now she's got some pair of stones saying I haven't got any skin. So what if I don't? Obviously, the fact that she has skin has done wonders for her looks. Does she Think I like being naked all the time? And another thing. Morty, cut it out. Ravel, look.
The succubus.
Ravel squints. Did she have a choice? Mayhap in her smooth-skinned mind of soft silken hard truths may be choice. But no. A sensate must experience all, and to refuse to come, not a sensate would you be. Still, no choice. Ravel, enough of this.
The tiefling. The fiery one.
Ravel cackles softly and her eyes kindle as if amused. No choice at all. When you feel instead of think, there is little room for choice. Anna makes no response. Ravel's mere presence seems to have silenced her. Her tail has stopped flicking, however, and her eyes have lost their hard edge. Enough of this, Ravel! What other questions did you have? Shh! There will be time enough for you to speak, my precious man. Ravel taps a talon against one of her yellow tusks. This question next. What do you feel for these that have come with you? Do they matter in your heart? She smiles, black veins dancing in her eyes.
Or are they tools to your will?
Well, consider this. The Khan is a dork. That is a confused old man. Anna is hot, but she has refused me, so I moved on to even hotter Fall from Grace. And Fall from Grace I actually really like, other than she's really hot. Mort is a friend. He's a good buddy. Nordum is, I mean, he is a tool. He's a tool, I guess. But overall, I care for them, and I'm a good guy, so I definitely care for them. They matter to me. Even the Gith. Ravel Ember's gaze falls on Dakon, then slides off to lock with your eyes again.
Speak what he means to you and say it true, or blanketed my current he will be.
Well, oftentimes he angers me. I hate him. That's okay. Well, that's not true for the nameless one, I don't think. That's true for the memes within the Let's Play. He is my ally. I know him. He is my friend. I trust him. Yeah. He is my ally. I know him. He is my friend. Ravel nods, then she smiles again, her tongues tapping against each other.
Does that surprise you? What of the skull? Surely he matters not to one such as you, or does he?
I like him. Well, yeah. No, I do say he's my friend. He's my friend.
Curious her.
Ravel smiles.
Quite the puzzle box you are shaping up to be. What else lurks in the dark places of your mind?
I hide nothing. Whoa, I went really raspy. I gotta drink some water, man. Ravel's voice takes on a threatening weight, and she turns to Fall from Grace, her red eyes blazing.
And here is the core of it. The abyssal temptress. Does she rise above the merely carnal to you, or is she something else in your eye?
Grace says nothing. She seems to be studying Ravel intently. You are suddenly struck with the feeling Grace is sizing up Ravel for weaknesses. Yeah, see, this is why I like Fall from Grace. She's not stunned by nothing. Okay. Whoa, so many options here, and so many... Ooh. Ravel turns back to you.
Speak, precious man, but have a care for where your words fall.
I don't want to lie. I mean, this is obviously a lie. Oh no. I could fall in love with her. I already have. I like her. She has many good qualities. I consider her a friend. Yeah, let's do that. I could fall in love with her. Ravel slides her gaze off you and narrows her eyes at Grace.
Enough of these games, Ravel, look. And what of this simp?
Simp.
And what of this simp? The feeling of the scarlet hair and the fiery passion. What is she to you, my precious man?
Nothing, beautiful Revel. No. I don't hate her. I couldn't fall in love with her. That ship has sailed. I like her company. I consider her my friend. Revel glances at Anna, then snorts her black-veiled eyes, screaming,
So be it.
Enough of these games, Revel, look! My next question is... Revel's voice drops, almost whispering, and suddenly you hear a strange feeling. You have a strange feeling she does not want to hear the answer.
Why did you wait so long to return to me? Revel grew lonely without you, precious man.
The way to this place is difficult, beautiful Revel. Efforts have been made to ensure you have little company, and many were the trials I was forced to undertake in order to stand before you. Yet I am glad to see you once again, Revel. Time has not dulled your beauty, I see. Your answers? Revel's eyes glint and her lips peel back in a grotesque smile.
Your words are soothing and have not been heard in such a time. They stir even my black brambled heart. No matter where your memories be, your charms remain, pretty thing.
Yeah, friend candy. Nay, this is your charisma, charm that perhaps beautiful Revel. Of charms, enchantments, beguilements, all these Revel has mastered. Yet there is much it seems you could teach I. Perhaps. Have you another question for me?
Yes, the third and last question is this.
As Revel opens her mouth to speak her final question, you are suddenly gripped with the terrible realization that this final question has murdered many others to whom it has been asked. You know what it is, and you feel it welling up within you, and you feel compelled to ask it. Echo. What can change the nature of a man?
What can change the nature of a man?
Okay, let's consider this. Love, hatred, power, greed, betrayal, death, regret, age, suffering, success, the planes. You, Revel. Nothing. I cannot answer that question. There's so many good answers here. Like, love can change the nature of a man, for sure. Hatred can change the nature of a man. Power can change the nature of a man. Greed, betrayal, death, regret, age, suffering, success. That's a weird one. I mean, yeah, it's true, I guess. The planes, it seems like a bad answer. You, Revel. Nothing can change the nature of a man, Revel. Yeah. I don't know. So I've got 12. We haven't done this for a while. I'm gonna roll. I'm on a roll, but I'm not gonna roll 15. I'm gonna roll 12. Because I'm excluding the planes. And I'm excluding you, Revel. And cannot answer the question. So it's between 1 to 11 and then nothing as a 12. On a d12. So let me bring out the phone and a d12. This is something exciting. This is gonna be a long video. There's my die, a d12. Let's roll. It is a 4. Power. Power can change the nature of a man. Ooh, power. Let's go for power. And that is your answer. The vein in Revel's eyes begin to shift slightly, and she gives an evil smile. Be certain before you say. It may not be your answer, but it is my answer. And that is all I wished for, my precious man. Revel's smile relaxes. A simple answer, and in the end many are the men have I laid low whilst they sought my answer. That's it? I thought. Revel cackles. Countless times had the question been asked, and not once did the pathetic shells come come for me answered with their answer, but always sought to creep inside my mind and find what I thought. There is no truth in that. I don't believe you. In fact, I don't think they ever could have answered you true, even if it was true to them. Ravel falls suddenly strangely silent. She's watching you warily. You never cared about any answers other than mine, ever, did you? Yet you still asked the question, knowing that no matter what the answer they gave, they would die by your hand.
Dated my journal.
Of course your answer was the only one I sought. You were the only reason I asked the question. Did you think I cared for them? Do you think I ever cared for a fraction of the amount of them that I cared for you, my precious man? Answer me that.
I'm through answering your question, Ravel. Now you answer mine.
Of course. Ever questions, ever questions.
Why did you make me immortal, Ravel?
It's what you wanted, seedling, and you asked so sweetly now. How could Ravel say no to one such as you? Immortality was your solution and your challenge to me.
My solution, but why?
I don't know, seedling. Time has chipped away at my memories as well. It would seem. If you remember, tell me. I'm curious myself. It must have been something important. Isn't it in the nature of a man to want to live forever?
Only if what lies on the other path carries greater pain. Ravel, this is very important. Do you have any idea why I asked you to do this?
Death was a thing you needed to dodge. An easy thing to say, mayhap, but to do, it is not. Immortality, even with its flaws, was the best solution this withered mind could untangle.
Yet,
lead is not easily a change to gold, but it is possible. Thought the unwise. Unwise? Ravel. If water can be drawn from blood, mortality can be taken from a mortal, peeled back like a sticky film.
So you pulled it off.
The gulf between man and man is great. You traveled the distance, I provided the means, but you crossed on your own.
Ravel slaps her head and rakes her hand through her hair.
Bad Ravel! Mortals are too flawed to be made to last. Still they break. They must be dragged, kicking and screaming into an unhealthy new mold.
Unhealthy? So the ritual was flawed.
Shortcuts must be made, and they can break the molded, for it is not always the mold that breaks, but the substance poured within it. Force something into shape it was not meant to be, and it breaks. I thought the material was of stronger stuff, but you have been broken.
But I am immortal, surely that was a success.
You have survived long, immortal one, but you have become the prey of the creature that is life.
She cups her hand and reverses it, forming a canopy with her hands.
The body is but a hut for the soul, but now no one dwells in your hut.
What went wrong with the ritual?
Puzzle flesh broken. Beautiful, beautiful mortal man, the ritual was not a finished thing.
Ravel's brow wrinkle, and her talons pick at her hair, tugging on the long strand.
The ritual gave you what you wanted, but great were the costs. The casting of shadows, the quiet, violent deaths of the mind, and the pain-taking emptiness. These things are dangerous are in a fragile vessel. No matter how strong, mortal man, regret them and the ritual do I.
Casting of shadows.
Ungrateful shades, but ungrateful without cause. The shades, they hate you, nameless one, for they are fathered by you. Your children, once forsaken, they will never forgive. They will do everything they can to destroy the parent. Such is the way of children.
How did I father these shadows? Oh. Speaking of, there's a shadow. And there's a shadow. And there's another. And they're going. And they're going. All of them are going. That's a cutscene. I didn't know I needed.
You cast shadows on existence, nameless one. With every death, a shadow arises fresh from the fields of your flesh. They wander for a time, but always they return, looking for murdered parent. Such is the way of many offspring.
Ravel purses her lips in disapproval, then suddenly pokes you in the chest with a talon. And thankless young man, such as yourself. Tell me more about this ritual. The quiet, violent death of the mind? 1,000 deaths, and you recover from each. Not so the mind. The mind is much more fragile, its scars run deep and do not heal. The brain is encased in a hard bone shell, difficult to breach, but with no defense against that which eats it from within. Tell me more about this ritual. Painstaking emptiness. You have a hole where your immortality once lay within your shell. She makes her hand into a fist and shakes it. Rattle, rattle goes the hollow man, a baby's plaything, with naught but a tiny stone that clatters and clacks in your frame. Tell me more. Despite these problems, it seems like the ritual worked. Do you doubt, Ravel? Of course I delivered on what was promised. Not long after the spell drew to a close, I killed you, to see if it had worked. You struggled so, but I kept my grip tight, and watched you die, your first of many deaths. Ravel clacks her teeth. Then was I learned in its flaws. What flaws? Ego enwraps us like a prison. Forgot I did that it oftentimes serves as a shield? Ravel clicks her tongue. My pretty thing, there is much wisdom and understanding in the truth that life is a preparation for the ultimate goal, death. Our life is a means by which we learn how to die. If we forget such things? So that's when you discovered I lost my memories when I died. Yes, Ravel nods. Unfortunate. Without the mortality to hold such memories tight. The shell, a body is. So you took my mortality from me. Is it still intact? Ravel seems surprised, then alarmed. Yes. Fear not for a broken mortality. If you are here, talking to me. Intact immortality must be. Such a thing cannot not be destroyed as long as you exist. You are an anchor to your mortal soul. As long as you are intact, so shall it be. Made to last for you. Ravel smiles and gives a wheezing laugh. For life swallowed you and spit you out. It swallowed him, but I don't know if it came out of that end. Enough of this. Look, Ravel, you took my mortality from me, and it has caused more harm than good. I will take it back now. You have had it over long, I think. You make a demand? Ravel's black-veined eyes sharpen and twist, taking the disturbing awareness. And she bares her yellow fangs. No. That's Ravel. I will not do. What is undone cannot be done. Ravel, I tire of... No. Why not? Ravel cannot give such a thing to you, my precious man, for Ravel has nothing to give. I never possessed you or your mortality, though I wish to keep them both in my garden as selfish affection's keepsakes. Trace the pattern of your flesh, but such things Ravel could not bring herself to do. Why not? You loved him! Anna breaks her silence. She sounds astonished. You loved him, you did! Ravel gives a low, wild smile. Is that so hard for you to believe, fiendling? She cackles softly to herself. Thus, Ravel being Ravel, and thus a myth, not deserve to carry such a thing in her black-brabbled heart. No creature is undeserving of such a feeling, Ravel. Grace speaks softly. The histories do not paint such compassionate picture of you, however. The past is past, and histories care little for us speaking the truth of it. Ravel frowns, then her voice drops slightly, threateningly, as she studies Grace. That feeling brushed me, yes. Now hold your silver tongue, abyssal daughter. I need not your soft words to cloud the air here. The men and I shall speak, and you shall bow out of this. I shall attend to you shortly. Enough, Ravel. If you don't have my immortality, where is it? I don't know, sweet thing. But if I were you, I'd get it back quick. No telling what horrible things someone could do to you if they held your mortality for ransom. Ravel clicks her talons together. It would like be holding someone's sweet succulent soul, a puppet dancing on someone's string. Would you be an most sut puppet too? I know where it is. I do not. Hold on a moment. You say you don't know where my mortality is. Do you know where Do you know someone who does know where it is? Revel smiles horridly, her tusks gleaming.
Clever, 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 clever you are! Yes, there is another who might know the thing that Ravel does not.
Another may know? Who? Revel's eyes dim as if she is staring at someone in the distance, and her voice slows.
A fair-skinned one, must you ask? An angel, a deva, one who soars on the wings of morning, and with his hands is the architect of horizons. He lies beyond my keeping, in another cage, in another prison. In his knowing is the knowing of what you wish to know. Ask him your questions, listen to his answers, use them as guides.
Where can I find this angel?
Dated my journal.
What kind of XP is this?
In leaving this prison to another accursed prison will you arrive, though it may not appear as such to casual glances. Step lightly and find the golden link in the ever-shortening chain. The light shall give you dark of the matter, and a new path shall open to you.
Delightfully cryptic, though. Not surprising. Thanks. Ravel cackles.
Of the past I am not held to particulars. You are fortunate to receive anything, oh caustic one.
Oh, am I? It's just that the chain of who knows what and where they are never seem to be a smooth series of links. Ah, Ravel smiles, holding up one of her talons. And that is why you must keep each link safe, for if they are not smooth now, imagine what the chain will be like when more links shatter.
Time and death are not patient with others as they are with you.
What are you saying?
What if one of your precious links was to die? And what if you forgot yourself again? What would you do then? Where you would stolen mortality be then? It would be lost forever, for there would be no one left to ask how to reach it. Tracing your past would become harder, mayhap impossible.
True enough. In any event, I had other questions for you, Ravel.
Of course, ever questions, ever questions.
We know all of this. I have some questions about you, Ravel. Ravel, who are you? Where did you come from? I like that. But these two things are not that interesting. But the legends claim you are a powerful mage, Ravel. Can you teach me some of the art? Yes. Ravel frowns disapprovingly, her bluish skin twisting like a rag.
Does Ravel know the art? Is your mind gone away of the mortality, thinking you're up and lost? I have forgotten more of the art than you shall ever know.
Can you teach me some of the art, then? Ravel narrows her black veined eyes, studying you. Mayhap I could be persuaded by one such as you,
though any other would not have such a chance, nor the boon I offer. Are you an rudimentary student in the arts, or am I facing a tried, true, and tired master?
I am a master in the arts. Sure.
Very well.
Ravel's voice changes, alternating in pitch, like someone's plucking a stringed instrument.
Much have I learned tending this garden. Charms and incantations distilled from the barbs.
She begins to hum slightly to herself, rhyming, swaying ways of the consonants and motions. Constants and motions that brings the briar to your aid. Listen, the branches will speak of it. Close your eyes and listen. As you close your eyes and listen, a great trembling passes through you, as if dozens of barbed snakes were burrowed beneath your flesh. Just when you think the pain is more than you can bear, you suddenly instinctively begin humming the same tunes that the Ravel did, and the pain ebbs. In the distance of the maze, you can hear the clicking of the tree creatures, as if responding to your call. Continue to hum. Ravel watches you with curious light in her black-veined eyes.
Such power!
She gives a soft hiss, as if in wonder, and her lips peel back in smile.
It touches all that hear it. You are powerful, my precious man, so powerful. One day, even the plains may bend to your will.
I do not wish such a thing, Ravel. There are many who would walk this path, but not I. Yep. Ravel nods, then nods at your hands with which to your surprise holds a number of black barbed seeds. Take those seeds, use them as you will, and to this I grant an additional boon. She plucks a hair from her head and takes a handful of the seeds, places them in her palm, then crushes them. A small trail of blackish blood runs from her hand, but when she opens it, there is no wound, only a necklace of black barbs, woven around a lock of Ravel's grey hair. Take this, it is off me, and it will serve you well. Take the seeds and the strange barbed charm.
My journal.
Yep, a lot of inventories. Save those seeds, precious man, use not all of them, for they may prove more useful in other places in this maze. But if powerful you are, these places you will find. Very well, I had other questions for you, Ravel. Ravel, who are you? Where did you come from? I, Ravel, am a maker and a breaker of puzzles, a solver of what cannot be solved, and mine raveling and unraveling until the threads of thoughts are tied up like knots in a drunken man's hair. Ravel picks up one of her jagged grey hairs, wrapping it around her finger. It is enough it is. But what are you? Some people call you a night hag, whatever that is. Night hag? Ravel gives a ghastly smile, her yellow teeth like needles. I am but a woman who has sorely missed her beloved creation. Some have named me Crone, Grey Lady, Yaga Sister, Night Hag, but myself is my name, Ravel. Ravel who puzzles well, providing conundrums to decipher and laying impossibilities low. But many things are said about the Grey Ladies. A race that we are night hags, but individual am I. Some called us evils of old, stalkers of mortal dreams, the kindly ones, ugly, hideous things, whose homes lie in the dark places of men's minds. Ravel's eyes narrow to reddish sparks. But what that means? It means nothing to me. What would one such as you call the one? Does one such as I, pretty thing? Shit. I don't want to do that. I would say all the descriptions are all correct. So they are, but they are not your answer. I withdraw the question on a discreet one. No more shall we speak of this. Okay. What is this place? Once a maze of lifeless stones was featured. Yeah. Okay. And why were you imprisoned? I tried to help a lady, and the kind issue did not take to it. The Lady of Pain? You tried to help her? My offerings of help were unwelcome. I tried to set her free. Sigil is the cage, a city of doors and locks. It's a prison for her. It must be, mustn't it be? Why else call the city of Sigil the cage? And who is cage? The lady. A prison so small for one so great. Unjustness, wrongness, intolerable, a torment of woman thusly. I think I know who should be in a cage. I tried to break the cage. Let the lady go free. She makes a shooting motion, her expression becoming pained, and she scatters invisible birds. Shoo, shoo, obeying a painted woman, let Sigil's ring be broken, so you might fly far from its filthy streets, and the stupid dabbers that dare not speak in words for fear their thought would be overheard. Ravel's hand slowly stops her shooing motion, and he gives a slow sign. Go on. Before I could finish, I found myself here, and my memory is none the better for the trip. Much has slipped away, much forgotten, yet it was... Ravel smiles with her yellow eyes. The dwindling of memory has become a comfort to these old bones. Much have I forgotten. I am fortunate in what I still remember. I remember you. Ravel, but why did you try to free the Lady of Pain from Sigil? Ravel's voice drops, almost reprimanding. I resent anyone, even the power, being imprisoned. And I think that everyone, whether stones, shores, or quiet-bladed ladies, should be free. Some have said more fool, I. Why risk such a thing, they said. Well. I think you did the right thing trying to set her free, Ravel. Except I don't think that she's imprisoned. I'm glad that we share a like mind, and view like-minded on this matter. Yet, when I cannot let matters well alone, it seems to mine eyes that many are the lives and dreams that are left in pieces on the ground. At least you tried, Ravel. I see no fault in your intention. So someone does. Is that what you were trying to do when I met you so long ago? When you're trying to set me free? Quite possibly quite. Life chains and fear of death may have gripped too tightly on the man and you. Knew then. Ravel picks out one of her jagged grey hairs, wrapping it around her finger. No liking for chains and cages does Ravel have. So I was caged somehow, or chained. It sounds to me as if your memory is stirring, Ravel. Yes, Ravel blinks for a moment, and her black-veined eyes become duller, and as if she's been struck with a heavy weapon. Her talons tightens around the grey hair, so tightly it looks like she's about to tear it from her skull. Mayhap you were trapped, but it was no normal cage that held you. Do you have any idea what held me? Ravel's looks confused, and her face twists, as if she's fighting an unpleasant thought. I have forgotten, mayhap a promise. No. Her finger tightens around the grey hair, and to your surprise, there's a snap, like a twig breaking, and Ravel's tears a black hair from her head. A trickle of black blood worms her from beneath her skull cap, and she hisses in anger. Ravel, are you alright? Oh, look, XP and hair. No more will I say. Ravel's face wrinkled in pain, the talon covers with her blood-tipped grey hair, even plucked from her head. It looks jagged and stiff. I do not know, and no knowing shall I share. She stares down at her grey hair wrapped around her talon, and then she hisses and flicks it to you. Take this, and leave the past where it lies, half-man. Right. I am over an hour into the recording. I'm going to cut out a bunch of it, for sure. But it's still going to be a full episode. No unboxing, because it's a full-length, long-length episode. I am tired. I'm going to pause this. There's no way to save this game, so I'm going to have to be back here. But I need to take a break. So I'm going to see you in the next one when we continue talking to this monstrosity of a conversation. And I'm not sure if my friends are still up because the sparkles have disappeared. So hopefully we'll see. Bye bye and Fallout.